Hi guys, and welcome back. Our plan this time was to look for places in the Spanish Sun to relocate to. If you have watched our last two episodes, you will know we successfully accomplished our first stage of the plan and drove through France to the Pyrenees. We also managed to drive the scenic route through Col de Portelet, and we did this almost on time, so pretty good. From here, we were going to take in the lovely places of Huesca, Teruel, Navajas and Javea. Unfortunately, Navajas had to be crossed off our list. From here, we head to Javea, our first main stop, where we would pick up a car and spend some time exploring the surrounding area, immersing ourselves in the Spanish way of life to see if it's somewhere we could imagine living. Then we take the motorhome for a short hop to Nuevo. Once again, we'll hire a car to explore nearby towns and villages that might make great places to relocate. After that, we'll move on to Águilas or Carboneras area, pick up another car and take a close look at the towns and communities around there. Finally, we'll make one more short journey in the motorhome to Nerja, where we can relax and draw up a pros and cons list for each of the areas we've visited, and hopefully narrow down where our future home in Spain might be. Having successfully done the Col de Portelet, we arrived in Huesca.
Looking at that.
Yeah.
Here we go, the main street in Huesca. Very quiet, Friday afternoon, siesta time. Just turned the corner from the modern bit. And how impressive is that? Tiffany, what is it?
Cathedral.
It's the cathedral.
Huesca's Cathedral.
Now, where to now?
Cathedral of St. Mary, 13th century on the site of an old mosque, and it's in the heart of Huesca's Old Town.
Where to now? I think this is the Plaza de San Pedro, but I need to ask Tiffany. She's the one that knows.
And just a short walk from the cathedral, you'll find Plaza Luis Lopez Aliu.
Very quiet. Is it Plaza San Pedro?
One of Huesca's prettiest squares, it's surrounded by colourful buildings, cosy cafes, the perfect spot to relax with coffee and soak up that Spanish laid-back vibe.
There's an old church or something there. Where are we going now? Oh, it looks very, very colourful down there.
It's a chance to have a look around.
And busy. Down that street?
No, go down there and then around and back.
Okay.
I believe. Huesca is a peaceful, timeless escape waiting to be explored. Wander through its quiet medieval streets famed by ancient stone walls and Gothic churches. San Pedro, well, that's the monastery.
It is, yeah.
Look.
San Pedro Monastery.
Very unassuming. Plaza Nazara.
Plaza Nazara. Plaza Nazara. Plaza Nazara.
Plaza Navarra is one of those spots you just drift into and instantly slow down. Right in the centre of Huesca, it's all shaded terraces, soft chatter and that classic fountain bubbling away. This plaza is all about easy vibes and soaking in the heart of the city.
Hello, Luna. Hola, Luna. There you go, treating the dogs to a nice walk back through a park. This is very nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Boo.
Hello.
Oh, quirky seats. So
we arrived at the air and there was only a couple of spaces left, wasn't there?
Yep.
And anyway, we hadn't been there long and there was a massive crashing noise outside.
Huge bang.
Huge bang. Got out and there was a motorhome parked on the road and the occupants must have gone for a walk around the town and a car crashed straight into the back of it. Looks like it was a write-off. How awful would that be if you've had a walk around town?
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And there is the motorhome that got hit by the red car. Not only did we have the motorhome crash, we also had motorhome trouble in the air. Luckily at this point we were still okay, but then the following morning, we woke to find poor Zenna not feeling herself at all. She was totally out of sorts, wouldn't eat her breakfast, and then we noticed she had a swelling under her eye. So it was immediately Googling the nearest vet that was open and would have emergency calls on a Saturday. I have to say these vets were absolutely amazing. They saw her within a few minutes of arriving at the immaculately clean hospital veterinary surgery, where they gave her some anti-inflammatories, antibiotics and a long detailed report to carry on into Javea for the next vet. She had a tooth abscess, so she was very poorly, but thankfully we had the drugs and we could set off. Morning from Albarracín. Not quite what we planned Tyrrell, but yesterday we spent the morning in the vets because poor Zenna, she had a swollen eye and she wasn't eating, so we thought it was tooth abscess. So we took her to a lovely vet's there, and they gave us some antibiotics and some anti-inflammatories, but we spent the morning there, so we were too late for Tyrrell. So we've come to Albarracín again. Had a lovely peaceful night to de-stress, and now we're heading off to Javea. Just waiting for Dave to come back with the dogs and we'll be setting off. Anyway, not quite the day we had planned yesterday, but we made the most of it. And as you can see, the drugs were working and she was now eating again, so that bit was really good. So we headed off from Albarracín to Javea.
Did they make them any bigger?
Humpty Dumpty's. Nope. There's the walled town. Doesn't even surround the town either. God, it's a bumpy road. Just coming into the wee Javea campsite. We arrived on a Sunday and met up with friends. It was just a relaxing evening by the van. Our friends had told us that there were 2 holidays, Monday and Tuesday in Javea, so we wouldn't be able to get Zenna to the vets. It was very oppressive, so we were glad when the rain came to try and clear the air. But it didn't actually work. It still stayed very hot and sweaty. So we're maybe thinking it may be too oppressive here in Javea to relocate to. So for this week, we couldn't A, hire a car, B, go anywhere because of Zenna. So we just chilled by the van and socialised with our friends. It was very relaxing, but not our initial plan. Yes, unlike today, which is full of rain. Thunderstorms. After the oppressive yesterday, it was just too hot to do anything. Now it's too wet. We did escape the rain to go shopping. What fun! But inevitably, the sun came out and it was time for drinks and socialising. And I must say, Javea, it's great just to sit back, relax and enjoy the views over the sea. And in a blink of an eye, our time in Javea was over. We hadn't managed to see the vets and we hadn't managed to hire a car to look around. But we had decided what we would do is take a short hop, stay overnight in Águilas, head to Huesca, take Zena to the vets, get her seed to there, and then we would just do the journey in reverse. So we headed off to Águilas and then Huesca. But as it seems on this journey, life's plan was not equaling our plan.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please give us a like because it helps our channel a lot.